Welcome to Knitique Yarns here in Elk Grove, California. Coming to you live on Tuesday after 2 days off. I did actually a lot of knitting this weekend.
That's exciting.
I have my first really 2 finished objects for 2025. I can't wait to talk more about it.
I have one.
Because it counts if it was a UFO when you finished it.
It was in process and I finished it.
Exactly.
I may have started it. I don't think I started. No, I didn't start it in December.
You didn't?
I did not. I started it like January 2nd or 3rd. I'd have to go back and look.
I don't know.
But it's done. It's not blocked.
Right.
But
well, you guys
done.
know my inspiration, my knitting or crafting inspiration. Hold on. Besides cleaning the boutique.
Yeah. We got our little robot running in the background. There we go.
All right. So my knitting inspiration was, does everyone remember? One bulky knit. And here's what I didn't tell you guys before is I'm going to write a bulky knit each month. And I'm finishing up. I'm about to do the decreases. And I have to really pay attention and write that down. So I'm doing a hat knit with a strand of fingering and a worsted weight Surrey alpaca, and it's so delicious. I'm doing it out of brown because I'm embracing brown for the year. Not necessarily mocha because it's a little pale for me, but I figure browns are in. So I'll show you guys that. I have a finished sweater. This is the sweater for the first quarter of 2025 for our sweater lab. We are doing a sweater a quarter. This is the first one, so we'll talk about that. And so this is finished. I just wove in the ends, and I will post everything on Ravelry. I finished a UFO that I only had one round in the bind off. This is out of a mono Apu, and we are going to do, maybe we being Susan, another one of these out of the leftovers of my Redy, or people who bought the Annabella's towel and then want something a little bit more exciting, you can do this too. It'd be gorgeous. So I feel like I've accomplished a lot, and it's only the first week of January. Finished sweater, UFO, new design on the needles, and a chunky knit. This is my new design. I'm looking to do kind of embrace the Scandinavian design that I think is so popular right now, but it is a 1x1 ribbing. I just think it's really pretty. So I'm trying to do a different type of decrease and keep the ribbing and pattern, which is tricky. It's a turkey. So I'm really excited for that. So this would be my chunky knit, new design, almost done, UFO, finished sweater, January 7th. Now I have knit a lot this weekend. So we'll talk more about that, more about this, more about my sweater. What about you? What did you work on this week?
Well, I finished the shawl, the Art Yarns. It's at home. It is not blocked. My child took it and wrapped it around the duck they made for Christmas for Dad, so they called it a duck burrito, and I didn't tell them that you can make a burrito out of a real duck, and she wouldn't have liked that.
No. It'd be delicious.
That one is still at home, and honestly, I couldn't block it because it had your sweater down and your cowl and something else, but I started a new project. It's so exciting.
And you did a lot of it.
I did.
Yeah, so that'll be good. You can showcase that
Thursday. You guys can see it. And I've been marking my daily progress, so.
Okay, little did I know those progress markers actually inspire you. Because I was like, okay, I like all the bells and whistles and that tchotchke stuff, but I was like, I'm never going to do it. But I am inspired by it.
It definitely am like, I got to do as much as I did yesterday. You know, it's a driver for me, a motivation, that's the word for me.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Melanie. And for those that are asking, every single stitch was hand knit by me.
Yes.
So this is, no one else did this. I really love this sweater. Cute. And there's a lot of ways to wear it. So let me post the link for the...
Joyce got her plane tickets for the retreat.
So exciting.
Very exciting.
The Sweater Lab, which is going to be taught in the boutique and also on Zoom. We're going to do a Tuesday Zoom, a Saturday afternoon in the boutique, so everyone can get a chance to get in on the, we're going to get, whether you live far or you live near, my goal is to have people who want to join me for once a quarter sweater. So it's one session for 3 months to get it done. And we're going to talk a lot about design. This is the sweater that I'm doing right now. It's a Redy sweater by Hintermstein, which I love her designs. I think we're going to do a t-shirt for quarter number 2. So we're ahead for the spring, summer. Nothing's going to be sleeveless. Everyone's going to have the opportunity to do sleeves if they want to. Thank you, everyone. I'll talk about the yarn a little bit later, but I put the link for the Sweater Lab, the in-store version. Let me do the Zoom. I think it's really good. I'm really excited about this. We used to do sweaters on Friday nights.
That's right.
Yeah, and we met 3 Fridays, and then we would go out to Paisanos every Friday night. Oh my God, it was so good. We loved that. There'd be like 6 or 7 of us doing it. There we go. Okay, so I've pinned it if it's something that you're doing. So this is the Redy sweater. It's top down. It has this gorgeous funnel collar, and I have it pulled up right now. I like the type of dolman sleeve. I think it's very flattering. You can wear it off the shoulder if you have the right garments on. You can pull it further down like this. That's why my sleeves look 3/4, but you could have the extra fabric here and have this be down. There's so many options for this. It is held double strand. What's nice about this is you're using a fingering and a lace weight, but knits up at a worsted, right? Which is the way to go. It's very, very light. What we used for it, and if you want a sweater with more variety, you can do something else. This is Alexandra, the Art of Yarn. If you go to the website, we link you. I believe we did a kit, so they have to choose their own things, correct? Or how did you do it?
They're linked to each page. They'll have to choose their quantity. There's really not an easy way to kit it.
Well, no, not a kit like that, but we've linked it to make it easy. Yeah. All right, so here's Alexandra, the Art of Yarn, color number Ruby. This is Black Butte, which is one of my favorites. It's a superwash merino, yak, and silk, hence why you're going to see the gray. And what I love about our Coastal Mist, there is no mohair in this. It's 41% baby alpaca, 13 merino, 10 yak, 35 silk. It is really nice to work with. It's not crazy expensive, and it's not itchy. We have Ruby.
You say the yarn is superwash. What's nice is the lace weight held it in place. It didn't grow like superwash normally does, because there's no way you're putting it in the dryer. So
no, but because it has yak and silk, you couldn't really put that in the dryer anyway. So here is, this is normally called Danielle's Pink or Berry. It's beautiful, that violet red. So that's another one.
That is Berry.
We have what I am wearing. This is ultraviolet. I know 3 people that are doing this one. And that is, it's like saturated purple. Can look a little bit blue depending in the light that you're in.
And it did not run. That was amazing. I really expected it to run. It did not.
And this beauty is navy. And I really like the highs and lows that Alexandra creates in her yarn. You could do also something else if you want to create your own using a lace weight mohair with a fingering. There's just so many options. I thought, let me grab it, because we actually sold a sweater worth of this.
We did. We will get back to your questions in a moment, folks. I did see some come through. Deb, which color do you need? The navy or the ultraviolet? I'm not sure which one.
This is while supplies last. Because we ordered this a few months ago, the Alexandra. Okay, so we sold a ton of this. I think 2 sweaters worth. This is the Dream in Color Pop-Up Club that they're holding the mohair from Malabrigo. This is 247 Wales Road. It's going to give you a little more variety, which is nice also.
Very, very gorgeous.
Thank you, thank you. So that's for people asking about that. Let me see if there were questions that I could... The ultraviolet, yeah, let's see. I don't know.
There were a couple, but I could not give them in time.
If you go to the link that I have pinned and scroll down, you'll see the Coastal Mist and Black Butte. And then we talk about sweater quantity. You guys are going to be going by the first number, which is yards.
I take the meters out?
I think so.
Yeah, I'll do that. So just
because that gets confusing.
Yeah, there's a number, a slash, and a number, so take the first set.
First number. Good morning, Darla. Redy, R-E-D-Y. Go to the link that I've pinned. All the details are there. We really have tried to answer all the questions to make it a little bit easier. This is the Redy sweater. The yarn I used was Alexandra, The Art of Yarn, double-stranded, a Black Butte, and Coastal Mist. It is part of our sweater lab.
Sandy had a question. If you hold white
no, it doesn't blend the colors. It's going to be red. It'll be white. You'll see white behind it. It's a marled color, but it's not going to be pink. That only happens when you actually blend a red and a white in a liquid form. That'll give you pink. It'll be pretty, though, for sure. All right, there's that. Love. Yeah. So many options. Our daily price. No, grand price. 3 fabulous patterns with Brassavola, which is a really fun scarf. We have Vino Verde, which is a convertible poncho, and Versant is a beautiful oversized shawl. The yarn that we have created for this one or used, it's interesting. I did look at the label. It is Merino Cloud, but it's the twist is looser on this one. We have a full skein of Art Yarns Merino Cloud, a full skein of Art Yarns Silk Mohair 1-ply. Held together, it's beautiful. You would get a totally different look. This would be beautiful in Annabella's Cowl. You could do Making Circles in the Sky, just holding it double-stranded the whole time, or any of the other patterns that we've showcased here. We have the Pioneer Valley Black Licorice Candies. Hi, Roxanne. And we have a beautiful skein of the cashmere socks. I use these all the time. Even though there's cashmere in it, you can wash them on gentle cycle, and I put them in the dryer. I like to live dangerously because I know that I want it taken care of.
It's going to end up in the dryer at some point.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Also, we have one of the large retro bags in purple. If you grew up in the 80s, this definitely was a item that most of us carried in high school. This is valued at more than $200. We're going to be giving it away Saturday, February 1st. And not to forget this beautiful project bag by Splash Fabric. I like that there. It's good for traveling because you have a drawstring at the top and you have 2 big pockets on the inside. Right? That mohair is gorgeous. That was from my personal stash. I was like, yeah, I could do that. All right. So we've got that.
Kathy, I'm with
also, you could
knitting.
make the new pattern out of that hat. What came in there. Even though the pattern's not available yet. It's coming. Kathy Delgado says she loves mohair right now. I do love mohair. I like Surrey alpaca. I like Coastal Mist. As long, yeah, it's really fun.
My new one has double-stranded fuzzy.
Ooh, very nice. All right, for our daily prize, we have a really fun hat pattern called Whispery. This is the full pattern. Pam and I designed it, gosh, like 2 years ago, based off of a Russian pattern that she saw that you couldn't buy the pattern, or it was in Russian. I don't know. So we decided to reverse engineer it. We have a beautiful skein of Barocco Mystico, which is a 48% cotton, 30% alpaca, 12 wool, 10 nylon. Really good yardage on this one too. So I think it's pretty darn fabulous for making one of these hats. What's nice is you're doing a modified rib that you slip in front of the pearls so you can't actually see the pearls. It makes it look like it's all knit, and it's not.
You did that. I had not read the pattern.
I always do mine a little bit slouchy, but if you don't want to, just knit for less, knit for 7 inches, and then start your decreases. You get to create what you want for this pattern. Hi, Nancy. Frigid and windy as heck. All right,
it's there we go. Chill here too.
All right, so how you get entered to win this, it's all through engagement. For those of you that are new to Knitique, welcome, welcome. Every time you react to the video, you're going to get 1 entry for every reaction. Every comment is going to be 5 entries.
The more comments you make, the more entries you will receive. It's a great Barocco yarn, Melanie says. Very nice. Oh, you guys are doing the little emojis as well. That's fabulous. You get 1 entry per little click there. The fastest way is to click that little arrow, click share now. It'll go to your stories, you can share it to your friends, directly to your page. You can text people the link. You can, ouch, sorry, just hit my knee. You can do all kinds of sharing on there to Instagram and X, and you can type your little note. And where does that share go? That goes to your friends or your page?
Your page.
Yeah. It's especially nice if you want to, okay, I got to go back and show somebody this next week, and they don't do Facebook, but I'll share it to my page, and then I can easily find it.
Yep.
Click share now.
All right.
And then come back and say shared to and where. Sharon says pretty color. You guys are awesome with all the little shares ahead of time right now.
You want to show them the clearance while I finish this off? It's one thing in the clearance.
One thing in the clearance is this beautiful Celeste right here. You can use it as a carry-along or all by itself. We did hold it by itself with churro kind of idea with another color. We used this one with blue to make a shawl.
And the clearance is, we did the second markdown, so basically everything is 50% off the original price. We have not marked all the product, but online has the original price.
Long question from Nancy. I can't read.
As long as you get gauge, you can knit it however you want. So yes, you could use a worsted weight like Rios. Easy, easy.
That's a good idea.
This is a good series for you. There's a lot of it is knitting, and you actually are knitting it inside out, so you don't have to purl. So there's very few rounds of purl. And I like, it's a little oversized, but still really flattering. You could, if you pull it down, you have longer sleeves. I will probably wear it more up like this because I like that look. So mine are 3/4 sleeves, which works for me for work also. All right, let's see, based off of Saturday's video, let's going to see who's the lucky winner of this prize today. I love when
Helen. Congratulations. Helen is not local. So, Helen, next time you make an order, let us know in the notes you have a prize, and we'll include it in your pretty pink package. If you win.
Did we say we were going to do 5 from...
Oh, we did.
Yeah, so let me do that too.
We did. We're going to get our drawing set up so we can do some more. We had 5 more Noro prizes to give away. But while she does that, we can look at some more of the yarn that is on clearance. This is Alexandra. This is called Diamond. I made a shawl out of that. I love the yarn that color changes like this. And these two are the same colorway, they're just wound opposite each other. Got some small fry kits. There is a pattern link on the label for you. This is the undyed black butte if you want this color for your sweater. Grab some of those real quick.
Everything in the clearance will not be reordered unless you want to buy the entire bag, which happens.
It does happen.
It does happen.
We've got the mini skein rainbow kit, very deep, dark, saturated colors. I've made a shawl out of that kit and one of the undyed black butte.
All right, we're ready. Let's see, 5 winners from the Noro trunk show. Let's hope it works.
Yeah, it did. So, Sarah Wise. Let me try and scroll here. She's writing them down. Karen Kashiwagi, Cindy Goldman, Helen Nairn came up again.
Okay.
And Oriana Bruno. Congratulations, everyone. We will put a pattern with your yarn that you have won, which
is going to be Noro.
It's going to be Noro, but I don't know which color.
And how do they pick up their yarn?
If you are local, next time you come in, let us know you have a prize, and we'll get it from the cabinet. And if you are not local, next time you place an order, let us know in the notes you have a prize, and we will include it in your pretty pink package. We keep prizes for approximately 1 month, and then we will recycle them if they are not picked up.
All right. Let's set those there. Okay. All right. Let's do the 1 second. Let me look to see. We do have.
You did it already.
I did it already.
Awesome.
And let me do this. I am putting the link down for the clearance sale.
We still have a few of the tinted lip balm, but they are going fast.
Good morning, Allison. All right. So did I pin it? Yes, I pinned it. Okay, the semi-annual clearance sale continues. Last night, everything went up to 50% off, which means most things are 50% off the original price. We will price it in the boutique as we have time, but I want to showcase a yarn that we have not talked about that is in the clearance sale right now. We have Cumulus Dappled.
I'm so sad to see this go.
I know. This has been around since Cumulus first came out. It's an Israeli mako cotton and a touch of nylon for strength. 94% cotton, 6% nylon, 251 yards. This is on sale for $14. Wow. Unheard of prices. Great for blankets. So if you are someone who is a crocheter and you want to do more of a softer yarn for your crochet projects, this is gorgeous. The Dappled changes colors, but it's on such a gradual plane. It's really nice. Okay, so Cumulus Dappled, again, it's a worsted weight, 251 yards. This is color number 140, Summer Sangria. Beautiful oranges and vermilion, a little bit of pecan, some pumpkin. Beautiful, beautiful.
Nancy says, what is Erin weight, please?
It is, the weight of yarn would be a 4. All right, next on here we have the color number 134, Psychedelic Bloom. This is again dappled, and it's got red violet, tomato red, vermilion, a little bit pop of chartreuse, some lavender, gray. This section right here is the best way of doing it. Erin weight is between worsted and chunky. So it tends to be 16 to 18 stitches over 4 inches. If you're knitting a sweater, if this is in regards to Redy, the most important thing is you need to get gauge. If you're changing your yarn different than what the original pattern calls for. As long as you get gauge, you're good to go. Okay, color number 138, Venice Canals. I love this. It's more of a summer tone. I'm seeing some periwinkle, some medium slate blue, sage green, this light terracotta, and even a little bit of a softer aqua blue. Pretty pretty. $14.
Melanie says Psychedelic Bloom is gorgeous, which I believe is this one. Those of you that saw the knitted cat I made, that's the colorway I used.
Mm-hmm. For the aqua people, we have color number 111, Kokomo Blues. I want to sing.
I know, right?
There's a song. All right, this is definitely like the Caribbean. You're getting like the lighter waters of cerulean blue, and then it goes a little bit darker turquoise, and then you go into the grays. It's so very pretty. We have Berry Medley, which is pinks, lavenders, raisin, a very soft macadamia nut, lavender, even like this really light rosewood. Cumulus is really nice to work with, very, very soft. We have lots of projects. I'm going to show all the dappled first, and then I'm going to show you patterns for this. Here's another one. This is Sequoia Dreams. Again, more of one of the summer colors. You can see multiple shades of sage green, this beautiful periwinkle right here, a little bit of navy, and there's always cream is in it. So that's how that ends up coming. For the purple people, we have 144 Mercury Rising, all shades of purple, a little pine green, it leans blue, definitely some navy. I love the plums and the royal purple in that. All right, another beauty. We have Bora Bora. This is one of the original ones. Beautiful blues. There's that really nice limey color. It leans more yellow. I like the purples. You can see the maroon in here, that pine green. And last but not least, one of my favorites, and Karen O did a sweater out of this one. This is 131 June Afternoon. I think it's so beautiful knit up. Lots of shades of chartreuse and mustard, a vermilion red, burgundy, a softer pine green, and this luscious golds, oranges, reds. So pretty.
Aline says it's good on machine knitting as well.
It is. Yep. Seven Sisters is a good one. Good morning, Crystal. We are talking about the semi-annual clearance sale. Almost everything is 50% off. All right, let's show you some of the really fun. Oh, I talked about this pattern. This is the step-by-step sweater for those of you that are newer. It's a pattern on Ravelry, and she has videos to go with every step of the way. It's top down in the round. Beautiful. This is really just goes to show you what Dappled does. Do I need to keep the things? All right. We have Island Cape.
Unless do that, then you can close it.
Yeah.
But I pulled up things you guys could see actually in Cumulus.
This is a short row deliciousness.
Did not even realize that.
And here's someone who actually made it out of Cumulus Dappled. That is going to be color number 111, Kokomo Blues.
And there we go, singing again.
Aruba, Jamaica. Okay. We have, this is a good one. Just a really easy baby blanket. Any worsted weight, 10, what is it?
I pulled them up somewhere.
5410 is one of my favorite.
One of theirs is in here somewhere.
Yeah. Here's a baby pullover by Bernat. 2 different colors. Love this one. Really cute to do. The raglan. It's a baseball jersey. All right, Walk in the Woods by Lisa Haynes.
I really need to do this pattern.
That's gorgeous. Mosaic knitting. Here's the Cumulus Solid and then Cumulus Dappled in the mosaic. Beautiful.
Ooh, out of that Rios kit we have for powder wrap.
Powder wrap. This is the polka dot lines baby blanket. It is crocheted. Look at how pretty that is. So many great options for this yarn. We have Reader's Wrap. That's a really easy knit and purl with something at the edges. Oh, look at that. It's like the library shawl.
It is.
For those of you that work in an office, this is a great one. All right, this is the super simple drop stitch scarf. Look at how pretty this is. This was so popular in the early 2000s, this drop stitch, but using a yarn like Cumulus Dappled, this is easy, fast. This is Christmas present, birthday present, gift giving projects.
This is the only time I would use a straight needle.
Yes, I agree. For drop stitch, you want to use it. But look at how beautiful. 2 different types of yarn. So half and half. Pretty, pretty. The Kim blanket. Obviously, different colors are in here. The pink's the solid, and then there's the dappled. You could use 2 different dapples of different colors. Really pretty. The classic knitted top. Definitely you're going to see a little Shazammy, the pooling, but you know what? That's actually fun.
Because it kind of maintains its zigzag the whole way.
This is Pearl by Ursula Grath. Really fun tee. You could do, maybe you don't do the rolled edge. Maybe you do ribbing and do a short row sleeve so it goes a little bit longer. Oh, Seven Sisters, for sure. We had so many people knit this. It's a summer or a spring fall top. You do have the ribbing right here. You also could pick up and do stockinette for a while and then finish out the ribbing. I would say drop down a needle size on the ribbing so that it's a little bit closer to your arm. It looks a little bit more flattering, but beautiful use of the yarn. Let me show you what Seven Sisters looks like because it's really pretty. Easy, fast, fun. Nothing's crazy. Yeah. All right, Summer Sweater by Courtney Kelly. I love the top down. And look at this beautiful lace work that they've done. That's really cute. Very wearable. That is color number 134, Psychedelic Bloom. I like the lace, though. Really pretty. I know. I didn't realize and it's all pretty much going to match except for your ribbing, but you can get to that point and try and pair it together. And then we have Tropical Clouds Blanket. This is 4 skeins of Cumulus Dappled in 2 different, 4 skeins of Dappled, 4 skeins of Rainbow. You could just do it all however you want. The Cumulus Degrade would be great in that too. That's really pretty. And that's a knit, knit, knit. Nothing's crazy. She's like, all right, I'm done.
It's a lot of tails.
Yeah, I'm done with that project. All right, so let me see what's here. What's at the front? Solid?
Oh, yeah, why did I do that?
I don't know, but it's okay.
I don't know. You can close all those.
All right.
That'll give you a lot more room on the screen.
Here we go. I'm going to let you talk about Degrade real fast while I do that.
Love Degrade. It's going to go from a light to a dark or vice versa, depending how it's wound. Whoop. Same fiber content, same yardage, 94 cotton, 6 nylon, 251 yards of worsted. Beautiful, very, very pale green to a celery green to, I don't know, something darker. Oh, even more darker in the middle.
Yeah, key lime.
There you
is
go.
a good one. So this is, again, $14. It goes from one color to the next. Mostly, their original batch was like this, where it went from, it was all different shades. It's a 94% Israeli Mako cotton, 6% nylon. They say hand wash, lay flat to dry. I actually put mine in the washing machine and a dryer on low, but do that at your own risk. 251 yardage. It knits up anywhere from an Aran weight, which is 16 to 18, all the way up to a worsted. In the knitting world, number 4 is really Aran and worsted together. If you have 4 stitches difference, there's always like a variety. I think it knits up really well at chunky too. So in the 16, very easily. 14 to 16 is chunky. Beautiful. So this is Key Lime Pie, color number 409. I'm going to show you all the ombres first. I think these are great for baby blankets because the colors are very neutral. We have this beautiful Jasmine Cha-Cha.
That's its name?
Yes. Even this is the lightest cream, but it lends itself to be yellow. Then you go into more of a lemon yellow, into a warm sunflower, and then electric yellow in that center. Originally $27.99, now $14. All right. Color number 410, Scarlet Abyss. This is coral. Again, even when you're looking at the edges, you can really see the difference. So this one has more of the lightest coral. This one is the lightest yellow, lightest green, all the way up to this beautiful burnt orange.
Melanie says I'd call it eggy.
This is Senna Sandcastle, more along the rust tones. Let me do this one. Again, that really light coral, but then it starts to go into more of a peach, different shades, the lightest terracotta orange, and then to that beautiful terracotta color. That's so popular right now. We have 408 Mountain, which is a greeny bronze. Definitely lends itself to be a cool tone. But look at how pretty that is.
Gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
As we talk about them, I'm like, okay, I want that one.
I know. That's what happens every time. Okay, look at this beautiful one. 411 Wisteria Park. If you're sensitive to fiber, or you are knitting or crocheting for people sensitive to fiber, Cumulus is one of the ones. Like, it is our most popular worsted weight cotton in the boutique. It's so crazy soft, reasonably easy to care as long as they're not throwing it in hot water in a hot dryer. This is beautiful, beautiful shades of lavender, from the very lightest tinge of lavender, and it goes all the way into
Deep, dark, gorgeous purple.
Yeah, purple.
Okay, I'll just take that one home.
Right? Okay, the next batch that came in was, they call it Degrade, but it does slowly change. And they're longer. Instead of rainbow that has a lot of colors, this essentially has 3. So we have a beautiful purple that slowly blends itself into the slate blue, and then the very lightest sage green. This is Amethyst Geode. On sale again for $14 from $27.99. Okay, this is one that's always on my list. This is 415 Scenic Shoreline. Beautiful. You have this really dark aqua blue. It definitely lends itself to be green, and then a beautiful sage green, then goes into more of a yellow green, and I think there might be, there we go, a little bit of pecan in the center.
Oh, so Allison says, OMG, the purple.
Right?
I want to run this one and this one from opposite ends of the ball.
And you could do that baby blanket slight, I think it's...
Yeah, that one's in there somewhere.
Yeah. Okay, last but not least, in the Degrade that we're showcasing, there could be more, but there was so much to talk about today. This is conch shell. I just think it's beautiful. It's beautiful melon that goes into shades of pecan. Pecan has that yellow hue to it.
Kara's sweater was one of these and a solid, and I think she started the Degrade at the bottom and then just faded in the solid until she ran out of the ombre.
She beats to her own drum when it comes to pattern. She does her own thing, which we love. All right, here are a few options of what you can do. This is 2 skeins of Cumulus Degrade in that gorgeous yellow. This is High, H-E-I. I mean, I think that's beautiful.
It's a modified basket weave, like that one you like.
Like a bind off and then a cast on. This is a double wrap, so you can see it's big, beautiful, but it looks great doubled over your neck. We have the Degrade bias scarf. Very easy to do. It's casting on the width that you want. You increase on this side, decrease on the other.
They didn't list a pattern for that, but I thought it was fun to show the color change.
We have worsted Badlands hat. Oh, that's this beautiful one. And she says cast on 120 for an adult size because it looks like linen stitch, which does not have as much stretch as you normally would. There you go.
Sounds like a lot even for the ribbing.
All right. Ooh, this is really pretty. The mosaic baby blanket.
Gorgeous.
Mosaic knitting looks harder than it is. It's your slipping or knitting. Oh my God.
Isn't that cute?
I love this one. This is a Degrade mixed with a little bit of solids and something else. That's adorable. So cute. With the little shawl collar. This is sheepish little cardigan.
So cute.
Oh my gosh, with little pockets. Adorable. All right, we have the Marin blanket by Triona Murphy. She used 7 skeins of amethyst geode. This really goes to show you it doesn't actually fight the pattern because it's a slow changing. You would not want to use this pattern with Dappled because it's too busy. Pretty. That's a lot of work. Good for her. All right. Wow, this is beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous?
This is Sunny Baby Beach Blanketscape. This is absolutely gorgeous. Do you see the fish underneath the sea?
So cute.
The ocean waves and the ocean, and then the sun set. I would knit this.
That would be really fun.
Really pretty. I'm like, that's really pretty. I know,
this
we're like
one, that one,
and then like
this one,
a blue. You need like a blue. We'll find something else.
As we say in my house, we're plotting.
Even this would work.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
So we were like,
I love when you find new patterns.
This one and that one and that one and that one.
Or a solid blue.
Or even this one for the sun.
We have the kite-shaped scarf. I love in 3s. One of my favorite baby girl knits. It could be a baby boy. I did it in seed stitch for a boy.
Oh,
just change that up and use different colors. This is a 1 skein wonder.
Wow.
For a 0 to 6 months. So if you just want to do something small, and baby stuff they are things that I keep at my house because when a baby comes, I don't want the pressure of having to whip something up. I want it to be that I knit it with joy. A pattern that I love. But this is a great in 3s. I mean, look at all that.
Sandy Tokunaga, you need this one.
Yeah. These are great ones for you, Sandy. One Skein Wonders. All right. This is Daphne, which I love the spelling of it. Great big triangle. Play on triangles through garter stitch and stockinette. Beautiful. All right, for the crocheters, look at this Daphne blanket. I love the play on grannies. So you're doing 4 triangles and then sewing them together, joining them. Beautiful. Oh,
Yes.
this was, both of us were like, we would knit this. This is Des Chain. It is using 2 skeins of Cumulus. I love all the Cumulus they have. That's what it looks like. Now, this is an oversized, like the smallest size is a 54. Yeah.
Wow.
But, I mean, it does look cute on her like this, and she's tiny. Well, it's drop sleeve, so that actually comes into it. I just think so beautiful.
Someone just said they spent all their money a minute ago.
There we go. By Layla Raven. 3 skeins, she said.
So pretty in that yarn. I want to see it on a body, you know?
I think it's really pretty. That, again, is this color right here, Scenic Shoreline.
I wonder if they did like 2-row, 2-row, or, you know, from each ball kind of thing. So you had a longer run.
I don't know why you need 3, though.
They could have done the first ball till it ran out of that color, grabbed the second ball, do more in that color. I don't know.
Yeah. I'd like to see the back.
Any notes?
Let's see. Did tiny little sleeves with the same edging as the bottom hem. Use just a little over 2 balls. If I made this again, I'd cast on fewer stitches, maybe 14. That would work for slightly narrow. Yeah, you could get away with 2. Use a 9. I mean, there's so many different. Yeah, she's got great things. Short rows, seam the shoulders. Love it.
Oh, okay. Put that one on our favorite so we can go back and find the notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. I think we have one more. No, that's what I'm wearing today. All right, we're going to talk about classes that we have. Susan has been working her buns off getting all of our classes up here, and I'm super excited to showcase. We have the self-fringing shawlette, which is perfect for any of the linen blends or linen. Pride by Wool Addicts is a great one. What are Linen Whisper? Linello. I would say those are the 3 right now, but you want mostly linen or linen viscose. You want something with a great drape. So if you love stuff like this, and I think this is very pretty on, it's something that if I wear it out and about, people will ask me, where did I buy it? And it's a side-to-side, really easy knits and purls. I thought this was a great project. I really enjoyed this one. We are offering that in the boutique. Susan will be teaching it from 12 to 1. It's only a 1-hour class because you're learning everything that you need pretty quickly. And then via Zoom, I will be teaching it Friday, January 17th from 11 to 12. Next in the lineup, we have the Glow Hair class that Susan is teaching over a 3-month, every 2 weeks, 3 sessions.
For 3 sessions.
This is gorgeous. It is done so well. Lots of people will be making this. It is a fingering weight paired with 1 to 3 colors of mohair. We can help you with the kits pretty easily. And I just think really good, like there's certain things Susan's going to be working with you. And, you know, if you've signed up for the class, just make sure you check your email so you know exactly where you need to be for your next class and all that goodness. All right, this is a fun one that people have asked us to do for a while, is more of a really fun short row class that you end up with something that's not a sweater.
Yeah.
So this is the Short Row Wonders Coasters. it is knit out of a worsted weight wool and then thrown in the washing machine so that it shrinks and then cut. I actually have some of these as my coasters. I like them later because I can just throw them in the washing machine in the dryer and it doesn't affect it. It absorbs, and you are going to be an expert at short rows after you have done this project. I would say last but not least is my Redy sweater. This is the first sweater for the sweater lab. We will be teaching it. I will be teaching it via Zoom or in the boutique. Zoom is on Tuesday morning, 11 to 1, and it will be a Saturday, 2:30 to 4:30 in the boutique, but really fun. We tried to pick a pattern that was easy for the first sweater, but not the traditional raglan that everyone can do. This is just a really fun, lots of examples to do this one. I love, love, love my Redy. Thank you, Susan, for blocking it. All right. Again, we are always getting our mail is shipped, ready to go, except for the orders that came in this weekend. What are you going to wear? Do you have anything?
No.
All right. This would be perfect for Cumulus. I know I went on the ceiling. Sorry, everyone.
It's hard when you turn it around. This is Stripes and Ridges out of one skein of a Cumulus. I don't remember if it's Degrade or Rainbow or...
Isn't that beautiful?
Be out of any of the Cumulus or any worsted weight yarn.
One skein, perfect for gift giving or for yourself.
I love this one.
All right, we will be here 11 to 5. I am doing Knit, Tip, and Hook with Boss Lady at 3 o'clock via Zoom. I'm excited. I haven't done it in a couple of weeks because of the holidays. So we'll see everyone soon. Have an amazing day. Thank you if you placed orders. And as always, thank you for taking time out of your morning to watch us. So have an amazing day.